Right now on 12 at 12, mask mandate, the announcement from President-elect Joe Biden that's turning heads this afternoon. Plus, out of the classroom again, which Valley School District says it will not welcome students back after winter break. And the new warning from cybersecurity experts, how hackers could put the COVID-19 vaccine in jeopardy. 12 at 12 starts right now, 12 minutes, no commercials. We're on TV and on the go on the 12 News app, website, and YouTube. Hey guys, it's Jen here. Tram is off today. Well, in today's talker, the San Francisco 49ers were recently approved to play their next couple of games at State Farm Stadium due to COVID restrictions in San Francisco. But meanwhile, Phoenix and Tempe local youth sports were canceled. So we're asking you, is that fair? Go ahead and cast your vote right now at 12news.com/bullhorn or comment down below. And if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, the results are just minutes away. And hashtag most clicked. Here are the stories piquing everyone's interest right now. President-elect Joe Biden, with still 47 days until Inauguration Day, raising eyebrows with an announcement of one of his plans for his first 100 days in office, a nationwide mask mandate. The president-elect speaking on Thursday, stressing this mandate is not a permanent measure.
Today, I'm going to ask the public for 100 days to mask. Just 100 days to mask, not forever, 100 days. And I think we'll see a significant reduction if we occur that, if that occurs with vaccinations and masking to drive down the numbers considerably.
Biden also saying he's planning on keeping key people in place to help stop the virus, including Dr. Anthony Fauci. Back here in the Valley, Mesa Public Schools, Arizona's largest district, plans to move all classes online starting January 4th. The change will last for at least 2 weeks. The district planning to use that time to look at data along with district and zip code metrics to determine if students will return to modified in-person learning after MLK Day. Right now, Tucson is preparing for the first night of its new curfew. It goes from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. and will happen every night until December 23rd. People will not be able to go out unless they're going to work or other essential activities. If you're caught on the streets during curfew hours, you could face a fine of up to $300. This comes as the state reports a continued surge of COVID-19 cases and deaths. The Department of Health Services of Arizona has added more than 5,600 new cases of the virus and a shocking 64 more deaths. Hospitals are also at record capacity with only about 9 or 10% of beds available statewide. And time to connect the dots, where we take a deeper dive into today's headlines. Hackers are trying to sabotage the COVID-19 vaccine deliveries. So how are cybersecurity experts making sure those hackers don't succeed? Let's connect the dots.
IBM is issuing a disturbing warning. Hackers could disrupt delivery of highly anticipated coronavirus vaccines. In fact, the attacks have already started. Let's connect the dots. IBM says it has uncovered a global campaign by hackers targeting the companies behind the cold chain needed for some of the COVID-19 vaccines. That is the process needed to keep the vaccines at extremely cold temperatures as it travels from manufacturers to your arm. It's a complicated process that involves a lot of companies and experts working together, and that is who hackers are going after. IBM reports it has detected an advanced group of hackers using phishing emails to try and gain access. And these emails are more sophisticated than those emails claiming you won a foreign lottery. These hackers assumed the identity of a very real and prominent executive with a cold chain company that specialized in vaccine transport. No word yet on who is behind these hacking attempts. According to reports, hackers from countries like Iran, Russia, and North Korea have already tried to steal information about potential coronavirus vaccines and treatments. IBM says any number of countries are interested in getting inside information on how to quickly distribute an economy-saving vaccine. Connecting the dots, I'm Cheryl Mercedes.
All right, well, time now to get your forecast 411 as we look ahead to the all-important weekend. Crystal Henderson is here now with today's bone-chilling forecast. So what's in store for the next few days? Hey, Crystal.
Not only was it the coldest start for the season so far in Phoenix, with the mercury chilling all the way down to 41 degrees, it was the coldest in 301 days. Yeah, we haven't read a number like that in a while. 5 degrees below average today, and tonight temperatures crash again. Freeze warnings back in place over the rural desert locations of western Arizona. Parker, Quartzsite, I'm talking to you. Temperatures in the low to mid 30s there. Tonight in Old Pueblo, we'll take it down to 35. Temperatures dropping like a rock in northern Arizona and in the White Mountains, bottoming out in the teens. So that'll definitely put you in the winter spirit. Hug that coat tightly if you're going to be checking out all of those twinkling holiday lights across Arizona. As you can see here, the Prescott Courthouse is all lit up in those pretty colors, and there's lots of holiday festivities to check out around the Grand Canyon State. You might want to stop by downtown Mesa. Santa's gonna be there right by the big old beautiful Christmas tree. There's also ice skating and a snow globe hunt. 63 degrees on the thermometer at the start of that. Starry skies here at night. Same with Las Noches de las Luminarias. It's a special weekend at the Desert Botanical Garden for members only with live music. You can see 8,000 flickering luminarias. 64 degrees at Mortimer Farms in Dewey. Santa's gonna be there on the farm with ornament and Christmas decorating. The skies loaded with sunshine, and it is going to be chilly with clear skies down in southern Arizona. 2 events going on for Saturday from 6 to 9:30. Marana Christmas cruise down Main Street. That's going to be a fun one. Kiddos can get some goodies and wave to Santa. There's also going to be luminarias glowing into Bach. 58 degrees for the start of the festivities there. During the day, all weekend long, nothing but sunshine and temperatures warming up each day.
All right, thank you, Crystal. Well, with the year coming to a close in just a few weeks, a lot of us will begin having to pay back our student loans at the start of 2021. But there's a new viral claim that our employers could be helping us out. We brought on the experts to answer one very tough question. Will our bosses cover our student loan debt? Let's verify.
The Verify team exists to get the facts on posts you see on social media, like this tweet, which has gone viral on a bunch of platforms. It says the CARES Act lets an employer pay up off to $5,250 of your college debt until December 31st, 2020. The payments aren't taxable to you, and your employer gets a tax break. So let's verify if that post is legit. Our sources are Carrie Weston, the Director for Tax Practice and Ethics at the Association of International CPAs, the IRS, and the CARES Act itself. Our experts say the information in that post is true. But just like with most policies, it's not that simple. So let's break it down. Some companies have what's called an educational assistance program to help employees pay for things like college courses and trainings. Well, according to the IRS, the CARES Act will allow you to shift that money toward paying student debt. And yes, those programs can cover up to $5,250. Carrie Weston says it's important to note, though, that this is simply a change to an existing program.
An employer already has to have a plan in place to be doing this. And then it just would be that instead of them paying your tuition or for books and course fees, they would be paying towards could be the principal or the interest of your student loan.
Weston told us that the second part of this claim is also true. The company will get a tax break and...
You're correct. It's not taxable income to you.
But Weston says how you opt in depends on your employer. Not every education assistance program is the same, and not everyone has one. So she says it's best to just ask.
I'd say start with HR. HR should know who to direct you to. And then if you're a smaller company, I would say go to the owner of the company.
So we can verify, yes, the information in that post is legit, but check with your employer on whether or not it's available. With your Verify, I'm Ariane Daytil.
In other news, a bold plan with potentially huge implications for the future of movie theaters. AT&T-owned Warner Brothers announced Thursday it will make all of its movies scheduled to be released next year available on HBO Max at the same time they premiere in theaters. The plan is currently just for 1 year. This marks the most aggressive shift yet by a major Hollywood studio to streaming, especially since we don't know when going back to the movies will be back to the way it was pre-pandemic. And check this out. Wild video captured on Minnesota Department of Transportation cameras showing a plane making an emergency landing on the highway. This happened last night just north of Minneapolis. The pilot was forced to bring the plane down, and the highway was the only safe place to do it. The plane made a safe landing, and there were no injuries. Just incredible. Well, the House of Representatives approved a bill to decriminalize and tax marijuana at the federal level. The bill would reverse existing policy of criminalizing pot use and take steps to address racial disparities in enforcement of federal drug laws. Opponents, mostly Republicans, calling the bill a hollow political gesture. The bill now goes to the Senate for another vote. And back to today's talker. Well, the San Francisco 49ers were recently approved to play their next couple of games at State Farm Stadium due to COVID restrictions in San Francisco. But meanwhile, Phoenix and Tempe local youth sports were canceled. So we're asking you, is that fair? Go ahead, keep voting on 12news.com/Bullhorn, and those of you watching on Facebook and YouTube, comment down below. Well, for the next couple of weeks, we are sending the love to you with the help of our sponsors, and you can win all kinds of great prizes. So go to 12news.com/contests for all of the information to enter, and good luck. Well, that's your 12 at 12, the facts on everything you need to know in just 12 minutes, no commercials. We're always on, anywhere, anytime on 12news.com, the 12 News app, and our socials as well. We'll see you again soon. Have a great Friday.